All right.
Hello, Olivia.
Hi, Georgia. Sweating.
How are you?
Sweating. It's pretty fucking warm, but oh my God, it's so beautiful outside today, isn't it?
In the sense that it's dark and gloomy.
Yeah, I love it. I love this kind of
You're a
weather.
spooky
It's been
girl.
raining all night. It's lovely listening to it. Oh, I love it.
It is fresh.
Mm-hmm. It's quite a mild summer so far.
Yeah.
That's what I can say. Are we in
It's
summer
not yet summer, that's
Almost.
why.
Okay.
We're in spring.
Whoopsie.
Still spring.
Well, it's mild spring then.
It's definitely a
We
mild
haven't
spring.
even had one thunderstorm yet, have we?
Yeah.
Besides the one at Beechworth.
Which really wasn't giving thunderstorm. It was just like one
No.
clap of thunder and that was that.
Some distant lightning.
And some eerie silence.
Mm-hmm.
That was fucking weird.
Oh, so, okay, I do have an interesting story.
Mm-hmm.
So I did a shift last week at a hospital. It was a lap collie list, and I worked with an anaesthetist who I have not worked with since I was a grad at the Alfred. And I walked into theatre and I'm like, hi. And I said his name and I introduced myself. And I'm like, is there any chance that you used to work at the Alfred? And he was like, yeah. And I'm like, you were the anaesthetist that came into the theatre during one of my cases and pronounced my first ever patient dead in an operating theatre. And he was like, oh, wow.
Crazy.
Well,
hectic.
hopefully we don't have that bad luck today.
Fingers fucking crossed.
Yep. And he asked me what case it was. It was a knee replacement and it happened. It was like a fat embolism.
He just died.
Into the lung and he went into just sudden cardiac arrest. And I was about to
kinda
go
what
on my
happens.
tea break.
It's very operating room, isn't it? Just
I know.
all of a sudden.
It was 45 minutes into the case and I asked the anaesthetist, hey, you okay if I go for my tea break? And she was like, yeah, sure, no worries.
Mm-hmm.
And 2 seconds later, as I turned around to leave, she was like, actually, hold on, wait 1 second.
Something's going on with the heart rate.
ECG.
Yes, it's always the way.
She's like, wait, just wait 1 second. Something not right here.
And then it just slowly goes into a fucking asystole.
Within 20 seconds, we were doing CPR.
Yeah.
I told that anaesthetist, you were there. You were the one who said, are you okay? And told me to go and sit down and take time for myself and that it was okay to cry.
Oh, that's nice.
All those years ago, and I've never, ever forgotten you.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh,
forget shit
wow,
like that.
that's so nice. Thank you so much. That means a lot.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that was that situation. And so just made working with him during that list really nice.
Yeah, that's nice. So instant connection. Did you go on a date after?
We did not.
Oh, that's all right.
He's married now with like kids, I'm pretty sure.
Pish posh.
And obviously I've got my partner. But look, he's
Marriage.
not a bad looking guy, but he had a weird bloody Hitler mustache going on.
Jesus.
I don't know if I liked that. I don't know.
No. A porn stash.
He's got very small shoulders as well. I really hope he doesn't hear this podcast.
Despite your porn stash
Small shoulders.
and small shoulders, thanks for your kindness.
You're nice looking and you're very nice.
You're lovely.
You're a good person.
Exactly.
I think. It's just so weird to me that I've seen him around so many times for the last 8 years since that one case where he wasn't even the anaesthetist for that case. He just came in
and helped. That case reminds me of the one at our work.
Yeah.
Remember the old
Which
man?
one? There's so many.
No, the old man that died.
In cath lab?
In neuro. So we sent him off to cath lab because we thought it was probably something cardiac. And then he died in ICU, remember?
Yeah, so I've had two cath lab patients there pass away in ICU.
Which makes sense.
And so he was one of them, that patient. Yes. Yes.
He was going in for just a little biopsy of something off his toe.
Yeah. Oh, this is when we did the resus together and I passed you drugs and shit. Yeah,
that's
sorry.
what I'm saying.
Oh, because there's been
the dream
been a
team.
few deaths there because we do a lot of cardiac and cath lab.
big
so
cases.
that's why. I know exactly which one you're referring to.
Yeah, that's why I'm bringing it up because we did it together.
Yes.
It was such a shit show. It's crazy. I think everyone was caught off guard.
What do we do? I don't know. You're the fucking doctor. You're meant to be telling us what to do.
Was that the anaesthetist?
Yes.
Yeah, that was interesting. I think everyone was caught off guard. Well, I was busy drawing up stuff, so I was like, and I kind of got it ready before she even asked for it.
Yeah, because you can see it.
The surgeon, the neurosurgeon was like, "Are we all good?" And she was like, "Yep. Hang on. wait,
1 second
looking
later.
at the fucking ECG, like your story.
Yeah, you can go for a tea
and
break.
then she was like,
actually, wait 1 second.
yeah, and then she was like, shit. You could just see the ECG just like the QRS complex is just like spacing out further and further and further. And she was like, compressions. Like we started compressions. And so straight away I'm going to the drug trolley, getting adrenaline and stuff. And then I turn around with it and she's like, what's that? And I was like, it's adrenaline.
It's your first medication you're going to give the patient, you bloody dingbat? Like, what are you talking about?
I think she was just, I don't know.
Here's the brown vial.
It was not her best. No, I'd drawn it up by then. So, I mean, she was in her rights to ask. But like,
of course.
Hello? And she was like, oh, we'll just give 100 marks, sorry. And I was like, okay.
So like 1 mil or something?
Yeah, 1 mil.
Of the
100 marks.
Yeah, out of 10.
I was like, okay, but his heart's not beating.
Oh.
I don't know.
It's great
I think
if you
it's
can
been
have
a
a
while
laugh.
since she'd had a resus or something, or I don't know. Who would know? But anyway.
There was another anaesthetist that had an issue intubating a patient because it was like her first resus type emergency situation where she had to intubate really urgently. She couldn't do it. So another anaesthetist came in and completely took over.
Yeah, but that's okay. As long as you can call in for help. Oh, she was just standing there. She didn't ask for help.
No, she
Oh,
didn't.
my God. Okay.
I don't
you know that
know.
ancient anaesthetist that used to come and he used to have like zinc on his face?
Yeah,
or-
the French man.
No, not him.
Oh,
That's
I know
the
who-
German man. He's German, not French.
Oh, I always
He's
think
fine.
French.
He's brilliant. Oh, but there is one in cath
I know
lab.
exactly who you mean.
Really ancient cath lab guy.
Sunscreen. He never rubs it in. He
Yes.
never rubs it in. He's just got white sunscreen all over him.
He was so ancient, he's probably dead now. I'm not even going to lie.
No, he was dead already. He walking around. He's
was
a
like a walking
fucking
zombie.
ghost. Like, this guy should have retired 20 years ago.
I know.
Seriously.
And it all came to a head one day when one of our
Oh,
co-workers
really?
was in there and similar situation, the patient started crashing, needed a tube.
yeah.
And he just froze.
Nothing.
Fight, flight, or freeze. He just fucking froze. And the cardiologist is there going, should we be doing something, right? And meanwhile, I'm in neuro just doing my thing, and the fucking cardiologist runs down the hallway and he goes, help, help. I was like, what do you need?
Oh my God, I think I was there. I heard him
and he's
call
like,
for
I think
help.
there's something wrong with the patient and the anaesthetist. I was like, well, press the emergency
No.
buzzer. I said to him, I was like, why are you running down the
He
hallway?
probably didn't want to like de-sterilize his gloves or something.
No, I think he wanted to be, I don't know what his rationale was, but if I was to guess, it would be to not cause a scene. I don't know. I think he was getting aggressive when people were trying to suggest to him what he should be doing.
Yeah, so he didn't want to like be
Yes.
obvious that he's asking
Yeah.
for help.
So
So
he
he left
runs out
theatre
to the-
and came.
To the theatres, which,
people to-
mind you, is not that close. Like, you have to run down a hallway, turn the corner, run down another
Yeah.
hallway, turn the corner.
Yeah.
Like, by then the patient could have been dead.
Yeah, well,
I actually don't know the outcome of that. I just said, call a code blue,
Yeah.
and went back to my theatre.
Oh my God.
Because I had a patient on the table.
Yeah.
He was like, code blue, right, got it. I was like, if the anaesthetist is not performing, you need to call in for backup, and I am unavails.
Yeah. Oh my God, dude.
It was the wildest thing. She was like, that was so fucked. Like, I was just standing there with all the equipment that obviously he needed to use.
I was just about to say, as an anaesthetic nurse, your scope of practice is
Suggesting
obviously
things.
limited.
Yeah.
But
I was just
and
standing
there's
there
so many
suggesting to him.
times. Yeah, there's so many times where you stand there watching, listening, and it's so painful because you want to like say something, or you know exactly potentially what needs to be done, what needs to happen. Like the case of is it Elaine Bromley?
So many nurses knew what was going on.
Exactly, and they had everything. They were like getting everything out and saying, "Here, try this," and the doctors were completely ignoring. So there's also that fear, you know, of if I speak up and say something or suggest something, they're going to
get
have a
shot
go
down.
at you. And
Because that
obviously, he
often
wasn't happy
happens.
about it. Yeah,
Because the thing is, the culture is that if you even suggest something that's alternate to their opinion, you'll get this condescending kind of
it's like you're bringing them down.
sarcastic answer. You know,
Like you're insulting them and their intelligence or
Yes.
abilities.
yeah, yep.
and you're not
They
simply.
take it so personally.
we're all human, and so people forget shit and have
quite
mental
often
blanks.
We're just asking.
Yeah.
You know, we're like, would this be, you know, you
Out of
approach
curiosity
it. Yeah,
as
you
well.
approach it in a questioning manner and say, would this be
you want to know as
an
well.
appropriate sort of course of treatment, or should we be doing this? Or
like,
you're not standing there saying, you should be doing this.
Yeah, but they
that
take
would
it
be
that
dumb. But it's like we are. It's so weird. Anyway, we've gone off on a big tangent. It's now 15 minutes in. But hey, that's the life of a nurse, isn't it?
Yeah.
What have I been doing?
Anyway,
Fucking saving up for Christmas. That's what I've been doing.
Yeah?
I'm trying to. Struggling through.
Oh, God. Are you working much?
Yeah, doing an odd shift here and there. I'm actually thinking about a different career. Like you were.
Yeah. Oh, I'm still... Yeah.
But what I'm thinking of, because I don't want to do shift work anymore. I don't want to work for someone. I want to work for myself. So I'm thinking...
You're on the same
I'm thinking
lines
injectables.
as me. Yeah, like cosmetic nursing.
I think that'd be so relaxing.
You could literally
could do it in here.
set up this thing.
I could.
Yeah, to have like your little sterile areas, your clean whatever bits, your tools.
I could totally do that.
All your injectables
I would
in the
definitely
fridge.
do it from my house because I don't want to waste money on a rental.
People prefer that, is what it seems.
Really?
Yeah, they prefer to like go to you or have them come to you and you do it in the comfort of their own home or your home, your own little studio.
Yeah. Yeah, I want to do that.
Don't work for someone else in a clinic.
No, I don't want to.
Somewhere. No, do your own thing.
I might actually, I'll do some like placement, I think, because I want to be able to do it.
I think.
You have, surely.
You have to do placement for that.
And my cousin has a skin clinic and she has a guy that comes in there and does injectables.
Yeah.
So I'm going to hit her up and see what the go is there. And I've all just decided this yesterday, so there's not much planning gone into it.
No, you just had a thought.
I've been thinking about it. I'm like, what do I want to do? I don't want to do this anymore. I fucking hate it.
You can keep going for a while, but ultimately...
Obviously. I have to pay the bills.
Yeah, exactly. See, that's the way I view it as well. Like, I like the job. I enjoy it a lot, but I am ready to, Yeah,
and I want to, like, have the time to channel into this podcast as well. Like, I want to keep going with it. And my kids, exactly.
Yeah, like, that's the biggest thing.
It's just too hard because Hunter is in high school now, so there's no before and after school care, so I can only do 9 to 3 on a weekday.
Oh,
I know. It's so painful.
Oh, you poor thing.
I know. So my options are limited. And every time. So that means I have to work every time they're at their dad's. So I never have a day off. Like I'll have to take my my evening shifts and stuff when the kids are gone, you know. So I never have time to socialise.
Oh, no,
it's
man.
fucked.
I mean, Hunter's sort of getting closer to the age where he can walk himself.
No, we live way too far. In an ideal world, but the court case fucked that. Fuck. Yeah. So they're at that school and they have to stay there. So
I remember this now.
Either I have to move, which I can't afford, or I stay put here. And it's just like I'm between a rock and a hard place. And that's life as a woman, as a single mum. And that's why there's a fucking wage gap. You cunts, don't even come at me that there's not a wage gap.
Makes so much sense.
There is a wage gap. It's not that we get paid a different hourly rate. It's because we have
a lot of more care duties.
Yeah, we've got care obligations, and that's that. Anyway, what are we talking about today?
I don't know. I was thinking we could talk about when the energy drinks are going to arrive.
Fucking, that's a good point. Let me have a look. Anyway, our candle of the day, while Olivia fetches the energy drinks, is a gingerbread Christmas candle. It's got like a Christmas scene, candy canes, windows, Christmas wreaths and such. Gorge. And you can get that from Kmart.
All right, so people, all I can say, hold on to your fucking tits and labia because this woman loves a frying pan.
Oh my God.
This woman loves a frying pan.
What a line.
That's all I can say. Are you holding on to your tits and labia?
I'm holding on to the sides of the chairs. I'm ready.
Yes, even better.
Okay.
All right, so the lady I'm going to talk about today is named Katherine Mary Knight.
Yep.
KK. If anyone listens to that previous episode, you'll have a little synopsis of what she did. This will be a two-parter, this one.
Yep.
Because I'm going into a lot of detail about her and her life.
Mm-hmm. So before we get into Katherine Knight, I just briefly want to mention that I've added a subscription service onto our Buzzsprout page, and this allows you early access to episodes. So if you want to get this part 2 early, then become a subscriber. And then we'll get a little bit of funds to be able to tweak our setup and shit. So if you feel like you want to...
Buy a new house.
We don't have that many fucking followers, I can assure you. And it's not that much. It's what, $5 a month?
Okay.
It's $5 a month, pretty cheap. And you'll get access to the episode early in the week rather than just every Wednesday.
It's cheaper than like any YouTube.
So that means you and I have to get our shit together and get a couple of episodes in so that we can have content available to our subscribers.
Waiting. Otherwise, pay $5 to get episodes early that don't exist.
No, lol. No, we'll definitely work towards having something there for you. We have been bulk recording a bit more these days, and we'll get Kay in so that we can have extra stuff to provide. And she's happy to do that, yeah. Okay. So cool. Easy peasy. Let's get into Katherine Knight.
Here we go.
Labia is fixed.
Yes. Excellent. Stitched in place.
Yeah.
In part 1, I'm going to talk about Katherine Knight and her background. Mm-hmm. And part 2, I will cover the nitty-gritty.
Great.
Katherine Mary Knight was born on the 24th of October in 1955 and is the first woman in Australia's history to be sentenced to life imprisonment without the possibility of parole for murder. She was convicted for the brutal murder of her partner, John Charles Thomas Price, in February 2000 and is currently imprisoned at the Silverwater Women's Correctional Centre in New South Wales.
And hopefully that is where she stays.
Yeah, well, looks like it will be.
Yeah.
Katherine Knight was sadly born and raised in a very dysfunctional family environment with parents who were also very unconventional. Her mother's name was Barbara Rawn, and she was married to a Scottish-born man named John Jack Rawn. She lived with him in the small town of Aberdeen in the New South Wales Hunter Valley. Beautiful area. They had 4 sons together before Barbara decided to begin an adulterous relationship with a man named Kenneth Ken Charles Knight.
The scandal.
Yes. Who was a friend and co-worker of her then husband, Jack. Apparently, there was quite a bit of backlash about the affair from the local community, no surprise. And this forced Barbara and Ken... Barbara and Ken.
Barbie and Ken.
I know, right? I know.
Oh
to move to Moree.
Iconic.
I know.
I love that
as soon as I saw Ken, I was like, oh.
I love that Barbie cheats on Ken.
I know.
That's so
she
iconic.
Picked him because of his name, I bet you.
Probably.
Yep. None of Barbara's 4 sons went with her to Moree. The 2 eldest boys stayed in Aberdeen with their father, and the 2 youngest sons were sent to be raised by an aunt in Sydney. Barbara went on to have 4 additional children with Ken.
Damn.
I know.
Like what?
Including twin girls in 1955 in Tenterfield, so in that area. In Sydney, they're living.
In Sydney,
yes.
okay.
Katherine Knight, KK, was one of these twin daughters.
Oh.
When Knight was 4 years old in 1959, Jack died, and his 2 older sons moved in with Barbara and Ken.
So that's the original husband?
Yes.
Okay, gotcha.
Now, Ken was an extremely violent alcoholic
God.
who would rape Barbara up to 10 times a day.
Oh, my God.
Barbara would then share these very private and intimate and traumatic details with her young daughters.
Jesus.
And express her hatred to them for both men and sex.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, she's traumatised as fuck.
Talk about
man.
oversharing.
She's traumatised as fuck, dude.
Yeah, I know.
Raped her whole life by violent people.
And they probably witnessed it, surely.
Yeah, not that I'm making an excuse, of course, but
Yeah.
she's not right.
No, she's definitely not right.
She's really damaged, sadly. I mean, she had the shittest upbringing already. Yeah, so like Katherine Knight is getting all these details from her mum constantly about her being raped, how much she hates sex, how much she hates men, stuff like that. Yeah, and she's listening to this from the day that she's born.
Not great.
No. At one point in her relationship with Ken, so Barbara's relationship with Ken, Katherine complained to her mother about a sexual partner wanting her to engage in a sexual act that she did not wish to perform. Barbara's advice for her about this was to just endure it and stop complaining.
Fuck me,
right? So,
Dad.
just shut up and please your man.
Wow.
Yeah. Knight alleged that she was frequently assaulted by numerous members of her family, minus her father, until she reached the age of 11. Despite there being some doubts regarding certain specifics, multiple psychiatrists accepted her allegations, and these events have been largely confirmed by other family members.
I mean, as they should accept her allegations.
Yeah.
Why would she lie?
Well, she's You'll see. I wouldn't put lying past this woman.
Oh, okay.
In general, though. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Barbara's great-grandmother was an Indigenous Australian from the Moree area who was married to an Irishman. Barbara took great pride in this heritage of hers and identified herself as Aboriginal. Mm-hmm. However, the family kept this a secret due to the racism that was so prevalent at the time, and her Aboriginal descent became a source of great tension for her children. The only other person that Barbara was ever close to besides her twin sister was her uncle, a man named Oscar Knight, who was a champion horseman. Oscar died by suicide, however, in 1969, and Barbara was absolutely devastated by this. And to this day, she continues to claim that his ghost often visits her.
Gnarly.
That same year that Oscar committed suicide, the family decided to move back to Aberdeen.
Okay.
A lot of moving around with this family,
Yeah.
just constantly uprooting and, changing things.
Doing geographicals to run away from their
No
pain.
stability for the children.
No.
Katherine Knight attended Muswell Brook High School and was remembered by classmates as a loner and a bully who stood over her smaller pupils and intimidated them. She once assaulted a boy at school with a weapon, couldn't find out what this weapon was.
Quote unquote.
Yes, and was once injured by a teacher who was found to have acted in self-defense. So she physically assaulted a teacher. Teacher obviously hit back or whatever, and hard enough to injure her, but obviously they felt it was necessary if it was self-defensive.
Side note, when I was in high school, a kid assaulted another kid with a fucking grey lead pencil, stabbed him in the leg.
Yeah, that happens all the time. Kids are always stabbing each other with grey lead pencils. You
So
get them as
it's probably one of
sharp
those-
as you can at the fucking sharpener at the sharpening station. And
The one with
little shiv.
the one with the turny handle.
Yeah.
We used to have an automatic one. It was the best.
Yeah,
People
we did
would just
get
sharpen
those.
their pencils up, down
Yeah.
until the fucking end. And
Yeah,
be
that
like,
was the problem.
it's fun.
That was the problem. That's why they got rid of them.
True.
So basically, she was a cunt already as a bloody teenager.
Yeah, it's not surprising given her background, is it?
No, she's
a lot
been
of bullies
taught
are like
this.
that.
Yes, she has been taught this behaviour, or just not corrected either.
Someone called child services, please. Was that even around in the 1950s? I don't know.
Maybe.
60s?
Probably, but wasn't very good if it did.
Oh, they were, but they were only focusing on black kids. That's right. Yeah. Stolen generation vibes.
Yes.
Anyway.
Yes. This teacher was injured and injured her back in this incident.
Shoved her away and probably hurt
maybe.
her. Yeah.
However, by contrast, when she was not in a fit of rage, Knight was actually a very good role model student and often earned awards for her good behaviour. It's very...
Sounds like she's got potential, but her circumstances
Black
are
and
just
white
holding her
there.
back. Yeah.
She chose to leave school at the age of 15, still not having learned to read or write yet.
Oh my God. What the fuck were they doing? 15? Like, you should know that by fucking, 8?
I don't know. She just
crazy.
wasn't doing anything in school, maybe.
Wow.
She first worked as a fabric cutter in a clothing factory and then went on to get what she described as being her dream job at the local abattoir, where she cut up offal. She then advanced to boning animals and received her own personal set of butcher's knives. She kept these hung over her bed at home, stating she always had them handy if needed.
Iconic.
Families who lived in Aberdeen recalled Knight for her tendency to physically threaten anyone who angered her for any reason. Now let's jump to 1973. In 1973, Knight met a co-worker named David Stanford Kellett. Kellett was again a heavy drinker. We have a pattern here.
Yep.
His drinking behaviour stemmed from 2 traumatic incidents he experienced during his previous railway job in Coffs Harbour. The first one was when his best friend was killed right in front of him in a shunting accident. So shunting is the process of moving, sorting and connecting train carriages to each other in order to make a train or like pulling them apart. So I don't know, something happened there.
So he either got stuck between the carriages
Yeah,
or underneath
right.
one. Jesus.
Squished maybe.
That's horrific.
Yeah. The second incident was when he rescued multiple injured occupants of a school bus in Kempsey, which had been struck by a train which killed 6 children.
Whoa.
So he went in and saved multiple kids from this bus.
Go him.
But sadly, he ended up losing his job due to deteriorating behaviour and performance. But he soon gained employment at the nearby Aberdeen Abattoir and became close friends with Knight's brother. Often if Kellett got into a fight, Knight would step in and back him up with her fists.
Go Queen.
She's... oh, God.
I mean, fair enough. She's fought her whole life. At least she's backing up her man, I guess.
It's actually so true. When you think about childhood trauma and how that carries you into your adulthood, she's clearly living life in fight mode.
Yes. Yeah.
She's not like, and she goes between fight or flight, I guess, when she's running away and moving around to try and... Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's very much in that constant state of just... That's actually really sad, actually. Mm-hmm. At Catherine's request... She ended up marrying Kait in 1974.
She proposed, did she?
Pretty much, I guess. Yep.
She's so butch.
I know, right? You got to see... I got to show you photos of this woman.
Yeah, I've seen her.
You've seen? You've seen?
Yeah.
Oh, my Lord. She looks like a bloody prison officer. Like, seriously. Yeah.
The perm, though.
Scary. You know how I say a lot, he looks like a wonderful old grandpa, or she looks like a wonderful little old grandma. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. She doesn't look like a wonderful old grandma.
She looks exactly like who she is.
Yeah. She's like the only one so far that I would say, nah, I wouldn't give her a hug.
What you see is what you get.
Yes.
Cool. Oh, well.
Yeah. Upon arrival at the wedding service on her motorcycle.
Icon.
Butch.
I mean, are we sure she's not a dyke?
I don't know. Yeah, something's not right. Kait appeared quite intoxicated on the pillion. I think that's where you stand together or whatever the fuck, right?
Oh,
get married.
Yeah.
I don't know.
The altar.
The altar. I don't know. Pillion. It's a pillion. Obviously, they're standing there and it's obvious to everyone he is fucking wasted.
Yep.
Okay? And Knight's mother, Barbara, warned Kait to be cautious of Knight. Mm-hmm. So her own mother is warning her new husband. She states if he upset Knight or ever cheated on her, then he would be in some serious trouble.
Mm-hmm. Laying down the law.
So she's like threatening, yeah.
On her wedding day.
So I quote, this is a quote. The old girl said to me to watch out. You better watch this one or she'll fucking kill you.
Oh.
Stir her up the wrong way or do the wrong thing and you're fucked.
Oh, so it was a warning, not a threat.
Yeah.
I thought she was threatening him.
Well, she was also like saying, don't fuck up because if you do, yeah, exactly. So she is warning him as well, yeah.
Wow.
Stir her up the wrong way or do the wrong thing and you're fucked.
Damn.
Don't ever think of playing up on her. She'll fucking kill you.
Wow.
And that was her mother talking. She told me she's got something loose. She's got a screw loose somewhere.
And yet you still said I do.
And yet you still encourage the marriage, basically.
Yeah.
Barbara's fucked too.
Yeah, we know that already.
Clearly. They're all fucked. The whole family. Alcohol. Oh, sad. Barbara indicated that Knight had some unpredictable tendencies. This was supported by the actions of Knight later that evening on their wedding night.
Oh, Jesus.
When Katherine attempted to strangle Kait.
What?
Later giving the explanation that she did it because he had fallen asleep on her after they had sexual intercourse only 3 times.
God damn. The woman
you only fucked me thrice, you fucking dick. Sorry.
Jesus Christ.
Tried to fucking take him out with bare hands.
The woman has needs.
It's crazy.
It's not a good start. Only 3?
Only 3
how many
first night?
Like, how many did she want is my question. Maybe he fucked her 3 times but didn't make her come at all.
Yeah, that's
in that instance, I would be pissed as well.
She's pissed.
Like, I at least deserve an orgasm on my wedding night.
Yeah, like, what if he came 3 times and she's 0?
He probably did.
She's probably fuming.
No wonder. That's why he fell asleep. Fucking hell. That's why he's knocked out.
That excuses the strangulation.
He's emptied all his balls and she's still fucking ready to go.
She's ready to go still. Jeez.
So she strangled him.
Not killed him, but strangled him violently.
Wow.
So, of course, predictably, Katherine and David's marriage proved to be a very violent one.
Yeah, no shit.
And at one point in their marriage, Knight burned all of Kait's clothing and shoes and then hit him across the back of the head with a frying pan.
Dramatic.
All while heavily pregnant. And simply because he had arrived home late from a darts competition after reaching the finals.
What the fuck?
So he's in a final darts competition.
And she wasn't
the
there,
last one.
clearly.
Well, she's heavily pregnant at home,
true.
obviously.
True.
But he came back late because what? He's having a drink. He's having a beer with the boys after celebrating. Oh, fuck you. Frying pan to the head.
Clothes out on the lawn.
Yeah. Poor Kellett, fearing for his life, fled the home before collapsing inside a neighbour's house.
Yeah,
and he
fuck.
was treated for a severely fractured skull.
Damn.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
She fucking broke his skull.
Those frying pans back in the day were no joke either. They were like,
Dude, I have no doubt
thick
that...
skillets.
Yeah,
Like-
the cast iron one.
Yes.
Imagine if she used... I have a cast iron one and I have to use like two hands if I
Imagine.
want to carry
I
it when it's
know.
full.
It's so
Otherwise
heavy.
it's going to tip, you know? They're fucking heavy.
Although
You
this
could
was probably...
absolutely kill someone with that.
Yeah.
Seriously, if you hit them
Absolutely.
hard enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, even a woman hitting a man's skull, it's a skull. Gosh, so he gets treated for a fractured skull.
Damn.
Police really wanted to press charges against her, yeah?
I would think so.
Yeah. But she changed her behaviour in order to placate Kellett and somehow managed to talk him into dropping the charges.
Right, yeah.
Now, in May of 1976 that year, Knight gave birth to their first child, Melissa Ann.
Oh, God.
However, shortly after, Kellett left Knight for another woman and moved to Queensland, unable to cope with Knight's abuse.
Fair enough. That's a brave move too.
Yeah, right?
I mean, he's done a very large
This man is-
geographical. He's gone to the top of the fucking
This
country.
man is actually very brave. You'll see, like, later on.
Yeah, right.
The following day after Kellett flew to Queensland, Katherine Knight, oh God, I hate this bit, was seen pushing her tiny newborn baby in a pram down the street, violently throwing the pram around and from side to side.
What the fuck?
So she's like furiously pushing this pram down the street with the baby inside, just fucking swinging it everywhere.
Yeah, she probably resents the baby in her
Exactly,
fucked
because
up
he's just
mind.
left.
Yeah.
Yeah. She ended up being diagnosed with postnatal depression and spent several weeks recovering at St. Elmo's Hospital in Tamworth. But after being released, she decided to go and place 2-month-old baby Melissa on a railway line shortly before a train was due. She then stole an axe, took it into town with her, and went around threatening to kill several people.
Oh my
A homeless
God.
man known as Old Ted found and rescued baby Melissa only minutes before the next train came.
Ted. Mm-hmm. You're my
Old
hero.
Ted saved him.
Wow.
Knight was arrested and again taken to hospital, but she had apparently recovered by the next day and she signed herself out.
She was swinging a fucking axe and left her kid on the railway.
Yeah, she literally put her 2-month-old baby on the train tracks and then
Wow.
stole an axe and threatened to kill people in town after she abandoned her baby out there.
She's no longer an icon in my eyes.
No fucking way.
No, she never
She
was
is
really.
no Jane Toppin. This bitch is pure evil.
So was Jane Toppin.
So was Jane Toppin. But Jane Toppin had a certain
Je ne sais quoi.
elegance about the way that she fucking killed people.
Yeah, she just like poisoned them and gave them poison enemas and shit.
And,
like
and
casual,
just
casual.
lay down with them as they died. It was like,
I know.
it's very different.
It's just a different type of fuck.
I would be Old Ted. I'd scoop him right
Oh,
off.
how traumatized would you be if you were Ted? Jesus, I can't even with that.
He was apparently like looking for food and scraps around the railway line.
Oh, because he was homeless.
There was like a dump,
Wow.
next to it, and
Probably heard the baby
he came
crying.
across the baby. Yeah.
Oh my God.
But he was well known, like he wasn't a problem. People liked
Yep,
him.
yep.
He was Old Ted.
It was chill.
know?
It
Yeah.
was chill.
So it was like when he brought a baby into town, everyone was like, holy fuck.
I know. Wow.
All right, so a few days later, Katherine came across a woman while attempting to hitchhike and slashed the woman's face with one of her knives.
Oh, Jesus.
One of her butcher's knives, demanding that she drive her to Queensland in order to find Kellett.
Oh my God.
I'm going for a hunt. Give me your car, bitch.
Meanwhile, the baby's in foster care.
Don't know. I don't know at this point.
I would hope so.
I think I might come back to it later.
Yeah, okay.
I think I mentioned
Yeah,
her
probably.
again. So she gets into this car with this woman and they start driving to Queensland.
So she said yes after her face was slashed.
I guess so. Or she
guess,
just forcibly,
yeah.
she forcibly.
Yeah. Made
She's
her.
got a knife. They stopped at a service station, however, to get some fuel. And the woman managed to escape.
Smart.
However, by the time police arrived, Knight had decided to take a little boy hostage and was threatening him with the knife in the service station because she lost her other woman. She lost the hostage or whatever.
Oh my God.
But it's not like this kid is going to fucking drive you. So what's your point
I know,
there?
yeah.
Just get in the car and
What?
go if like...
It's crazy.
Yeah. If the woman's gone and you got the keys in the car, why do you have to take a boy, like young
She probably
kid
went in to get a
hostage?
fucking snack and got stuck there.
I don't know, maybe. This is hilarious, and this is just so Australian police. She ended up being disarmed after police attacked her with a bunch of brooms.
Where are their guns? It's just like, oh, she's got a kid. You sneak up behind her with a broom, whack her over the head. Don't worry about your baton. There's a broom right there.
Don't worry about your pepper spray. Don't worry about your taser.
Oh, did they have tasers in the 70s?
Don't know, but they did have brooms.
That's crazy.
Imagine these cops just swinging fucking brooms to try.
That poor kid as well. They're like, probably like, what the fuck are
Oh
you
my
guys
God,
doing?
I know. She has a knife and is threatening to kill a child. I think you're within your rights to shoot her dead as a police officer.
They probably didn't want to risk that. And
Yeah,
hit the
with
kid.
the kid. Yeah, exactly.
True,
I get
true,
that.
yeah.
And she's got a knife, so that's probably why they went for the long distance, like
Poker with the broom handle.
But like, come on, you're meant to be the cops. Like, surely you have some better tactics than that.
And surely she would see you approaching with a big fucking broom.
Like how many brooms as well?
Like
were
she
there?
could get
Like
a few
4 to
stabs in
6 or
that
more?
time. Yeah. So they disarmed her with the brooms. Oh, great. Good, I guess.
Managed to get the knife out of her hand, I guess. Yes.
Okay.
Just fucking flick that shit away with a broom. She's disarmed, and she ends up being admitted to Morisset Psychiatric Hospital. Knight apparently told the nurses there that she had intended to kill the mechanic at the service station because he was the one who had repaired Kellett's car, allowing him to leave her.
Oh my God.
Yeah, because it allowed him to go and drive to
Wow.
Queensland. And then killed both her husband and his mother upon arriving in Queensland. After police informed Kellett of this incident, he left his girlfriend. He thought it was a good idea to leave his girlfriend and move back to Aberdeen with his mother to support Katherine.
Oh, that's a strange choice.
Yeah.
That's a choice, for sure.
Yeah.
Maybe he's just trying to stop the chaos. And
think,
he probably didn't want his girlfriend to get hurt.
Want to be saviour?
Yeah. Yeah, something like that. Maybe it's Stockholm Syndrome. Could be something like
I
that.
thought more something like that, trauma
Yeah.
bond.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. On the 9th of August...
And his kid was there. Maybe he was like, fuck, she's going absolutely
Yeah, I need to be
batshit
there.
insane. My kid is not safe.
Yeah, true.
Although I don't know why you would think it would be safe given how much of a nutcase she was when you left.
Yeah.
Crazy.
On the 9th of August, 1976, Katherine Knight was released from Morisset Psychiatric Hospital into the care of her mother-in-law and together with Kellett moved to the western city of Ipswich near Brisbane, where she obtained a job at the Dinmore Meatworks. In 1980, on the 6th of March, Katherine and Kellett had another daughter named Natasha Marie.
Jesus.
But 4 years later, Katherine decided to leave Kellett and moved away to her parents' house in Aberdeen and then to a rental property in Muswell Brook.
Okay.
She returned to working at the abattoir, however, injured her back the following year and had to go on a disability pension. Because of this, the Australian government provided her with a paid-for residence in the Housing Commission building in Aberdeen.
How lovely.
In 1986, Katherine met 38-year-old miner David Saunders. He moved in with her and her daughters a few months later, keeping his apartment in Scone.
So she took her kids with her. Fucking hell.
Yeah. Knight was prone to being jealous about what David would do when she was not at home to watch him,
No shit.
and would often throw him out as a result when he would get back. When he would then move back to his apartment, she would then follow him and beg him to return.
Oh.
So look, my impression of this lady,
What a
and
head fuck.
I didn't find any like record of this diagnosis, but she sounds like borderline to me.
Yeah.
Borderline personality disorder, not bipolar, not anything like that, not narcissistic, but borderline personality disorder. But that is just my opinion.
Specifically
It's like
why?
so fucking classic black and white thinking.
Yep.
She's like, love me, no, leave me,
Yep.
fuck off, no, come back.
Is that kind of...
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not really familiar. But like...
I am, because I know someone personally
Oh, yeah, okay.
who's like that.
Yep.
It's so fucking classic. Oh my God.
it's all over the
everything I
shop.
read about her, I'm like,
Fits of rage.
she has abandonment issues, yeah?
Yeah.
She had no stability growing up, so now she's like desperate to feel loved and attached, but she's also like, she's desperate for control
Yeah.
and stuff like that. Oh, and borderline personality disorder as well, it literally is formed in someone's childhood.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's formed from like a very early age, based on how you were treated by your parents.
There you go.
In the next year, in May of 1987, Knight cut open the throat of David's 2-month-old dingo puppy
Oh my God.
right in front of him in order to set an example of what would happen if he ever had an affair, before then knocking him unconscious with a fucking frying pan. There's the pan again, everyone.
Wow. To kill an innocent puppy.
Slashed its throat right in front of him, grabbed it.
Just to make a point.
Slashed its throat and killed it. Yep.
Yeah, that's
A little baby
psychotic.
dingo puppy. Oh my God, that would have been so gorgeous.
I know, poor thing.
Dingo baby. Anyway, so she fry panned him.
Wow.
And then in 1988, in June, the next year, she gave birth to their third daughter.
Jesus. Can we
a girl
stop?
named Sarah, which made David, for some reason, decide to put down a deposit on a house for them.
Okay.
So they're taking the next step in the relationship and they're buying a house together.
Yeah, she has a way of like
To live together with kids.
keeping them roped in, doesn't
Yeah,
she?
yep. She's very good at manipulating.
Yeah. Good for them, I guess.
Yeah. When Knight's workers' compensation came through in 1989 from her back injury,
Oh, yeah.
she paid off the rest of the house deposit and celebrated by decorating the entire house with the following: animal skins, skulls, horns, rusty animal traps, leather jackets, old boots, machetes, rakes and pitchforks.
That's
The inside of the house.
terrifying.
So there was pretty much apparently the only part of the house that wasn't covered were the ceilings.
Jesus.
Yeah, so she sounds like a bit of a hoarder as well, like comfort things, lots of comfort.
None of that sounds comforting.
Oh, it's her fucking psycho mind, it is.
Skins and weapons. Like.
Animals that she skinned, I guess, yeah, and
Yeah,
hunted, killed,
yeah.
I don't know. During one argument with David, Katherine hit him in the face with an iron this time.
Oh, branching out.
Yeah, before stabbing him in the abdomen with a pair of scissors.
Jesus.
David quickly moved back to Scone.
Yeah, no shit.
But when he returned to Aberdeen at a later date to collect his things, he discovered that she had cut up all of his clothes. David ended up taking a long service leave from his job and went into hiding.
Fair.
Katherine tried desperately to find him, but no one would admit to her to knowing his whereabouts.
Good.
Of course, they're protecting him. The community's
They
like,
clearly know what she's like.
she's fucked. The word gets around, especially in the 70s in these small towns in like
Yeah.
outer New South Wales area and Queensland and stuff, rural areas.
Everyone
knows
talks.
everyone.
Everyone talks.
This is a while ago. This is 50 years ago now, you know?
Yeah, what else did they have to
Well,
do?
also in the so in the 90s, 30 years ago, but the whole range from her
Still, small
things,
towns.
yeah.
It's still true today.
exactly
Everyone talks.
even today, absolutely. Several months later, David came back home to see his daughter, but he found that Knight had actually gone to the police and unjustly told them that she was afraid of him, resulting in her being issued an AVO, or an apprehended violence order, against him. So he has an AVO against him for doing absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
She's a fucking liar. There you go. Would she
Yeah, she
lie?
is, yeah.
Yes, she would.
Oh, yeah, in this state, for sure. But I'm talking about... I thought when you were describing how she was talking to a psych, I thought it was back, back
yes.
in the day when it actually happened, but...
No, that was
this
during a
is later.
trial and everything, yeah.
okay. But it wouldn't be surprising given her psychotic behaviour that she was,
Absolutely.
pretty
That's true.
mistreated in childhood.
Anyway, so we're now in 1991.
Okay.
Okay. 5 years before I was born.
was the 90s.
Katherine became pregnant again
Oh, God.
by a 43-year-old former abattoir co-worker named John Chillingworth, and gave birth the next year to a boy named Eric.
She's just going through all the people at the abattoirs, isn't she?
She's popping them out, yeah.
Yeah.
The relationship managed to somehow last 3 years.
Wow.
Before Katherine left him for another man she had been having an affair with for some time, named
Okay.
John Price.
Oh, God.
She's all about the affairs, the frying
Yeah,
pans.
it's fine for her
the
to do that.
fucking- Yeah, right?
Yeah, but if they do
Then
it, watch
he's
out.
at a finals bloody darts competition. Oh,
Yeah.
fuck you.
You're going to get the frying pan
Yeah,
treatment.
like what? So John Price was already a father to 3 children when he began his affair with Knight. His
Bad.
own marriage had ended in 1988, but he was regarded by everyone who knew him as a terrific bloke.
Yeah.
He was apparently aware of Catherine's violent reputation when she moved into his house in 1995. His children, however, very much liked her, and he was raking in the money working in the local mines. Apart from violent arguments between the two, at first, life was a bunch of roses.
Okay.
As he claimed.
He said it?
Yes.
Okay. Righto. If you say so, John.
Mm-hmm. In 1988, Knight and Price began fighting over his refusal to marry her.
Wait. Pause.
Yeah.
You said it was the 90s.
Yeah. So we've gone 1991. Oh, I think I meant to write 1998.
Yeah. Yep.
Sorry.
No, you're
It
good.
is 1998.
Okay, so we're 1998. Cool.
In 1998, Knight and Price began fighting over his refusal to marry her. So it sounds like she's trying to convince this other guy now to marry her.
Yeah, she probably proposed
She
and he
wants the
said no.
benefits. Yeah, like what?
This one is true love. This time round,
This is the one.
we're going to be happily ever after.
This one will be the one.
Roses forever.
Bunches.
No thorns.
Bunches of roses. He refuses to marry her. And in retaliation, she took videos of items that he had allegedly stolen from work and sent the tape to his boss. These items were out-of-date medical kits that he had taken from the company's rubbish tip.
Okay, it's not that bad.
Yeah, but he was fired from this job that he'd held for 17 years.
Oh, wow.
I guess that's what her goal was.
Yeah. Because that makes sense to try and marry a guy and then just like ruin his employment so that you can't like pay for anything in the future. That makes sense, yeah.
You had a kid with him, don't you want your child support?
Yeah, because what if he ends up agreeing and now he's jobless? What a catch.
Yeah, idiot.
Anyway, I don't think she thinks things through.
No.
She just fucking reacts.
She acts in the moment on emotion. That's another classic
Yeah.
borderline
Yep.
behaviour. So yeah, she retaliates and he's fired. And that same day, Price kicks her out and she returns to her own home as news of what she's done to him spreads very quickly throughout the town. Yep. Like literally that same day, people have found out that she got him fired.
Okay.
This terrific bloke that everyone likes.
Yeah, they all like him,
Yeah, he's been fired from his job. And of course, everyone finds out very
The
quickly.
outrage.
A few months later, however, for some reason, he decides to restart the relationship with her. Although now he absolutely refuses to let her move in with him.
Okay.
She says, we'll still date, but you're not living with me.
Okay, we like the boundaries.
Yeah, but she doesn't like this.
No, I bet she wouldn't.
And this caused the fighting between them to become even more frequent and more violent.
I bet.
And most of his friends no longer wanted anything to do with him.
Oh, no.
Just ditched him and said,
That's not
unless
the
you
way.
leave her, we're not being friends with you. So
That's
it
so
was-
bad.
Yeah.
That's so not the way to, like, because that's the thing with abusers. They try to isolate you from your friends and
Yes.
family so that they can treat you any kind of way.
Yeah. She did a very good job of that, obviously. Yeah, they didn't want to come round anymore and
Yeah.
see him, obviously. And also, he probably wasn't even allowed to go out and spend time with
No, he definitely wasn't.
these people either. You know, like he probably wouldn't even dare ask her because he'll get a frying pan.
Yeah, but if you've got a friend who is in like an abusive situation, don't ever abandon them because one day they'll definitely want to leave, or they'll be in a situation where they're being attacked and they'll have no one to turn to.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, so it was somewhere along here at this point in their relationship that John Charles Thomas Price sealed his fate at the hands of Katherine Mary Knight.
Dun dun dun.
And that's the end of part 1.
I thought that's where you would end it.
Of course.
There's a
part
lot
2,
to this.
of course, will be the nitty-gritty
Of the murder.
and all the happenings.
Spoiler
after.
alert, he dies.
We knew that already, obviously. But, wow.
Wow.
She does an interesting job with him.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's nuts. But anyway, we won't spoil it. That's crazy. It is, like, it's easy to see how she kind of ended up that way, but and it's like sad because the mental health help for Australians is still shit today. Like, imagine what it was like back then, like with the asylums and everything.
Yeah.
Like, I'm surprised she didn't end up in one.
True.
But I suppose it wasn't that long ago. The asylums were more like early 1900s and late 1800s.
Yes.
Yeah. Like, she did stay in psychiatric facilities but was released. I wonder what they did for her. ECT or some shit. It's just sad. Well, that was very interesting, Olivia.
Thank you.
Stay tuned. If you have, again, subscribe so you get access to part 2 early. And follow our Instagram. Send me a nursing nightmare fuel if you have one. And we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.